everybody. It's your favorite goddess king. It's your favorite pirate captain. It's your favorite auntie, uncle. It's your favorite reverend healer, lady speech in the place to be. And I want to welcome you back to my channel. You could be anywhere in the world. As a matter of fact, you are somewhere in the world, and you're also choosing to share just a little bit of time and just a little space with me. So thank you, thank you, thank you for that. Now, if you like what I'm doing, if you like what you see, if you're feeling any of this, if you're feeling any of me, make sure you hit that that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, baby. And make sure you hit that notifications bell so you can keep up with all of my shenanigans, happenings, and goings ons and things. It is good to be with you today. I got a question for you. Do you know what time it is? It is time for your Sunday service, soul food, and spiritual tea session with Lady Speech. That's right. I'm here to help you start your week, your day off right. Hello, Dane. Lighthouse Massage in the house. Munsters and Makeup says good morning to all of you. Sharp Knives saves lives. Hey, baby. Ashanti Lee. Casopia Lynn. Crims is in the house. Unwilling matriarch. Eddie in the house. Hey, babies, Deja's here. Rosary Rumblings. Hello, baby. Sinclair Wolf Warrior. Good to see you, darling. Press Priestess Shakti Tarot Pist. One of my all-time favorite names. KCAVG. Jen Mel is in the house. Welcome to Will Church. Welcome to the Speak and Spank. Welcome to Sunday service. Hello, 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 good people. It is so good to be with you. It's so good to see you. I hope and pray everything is going right in your world today and for the rest of the week. Are you ready for a little bit of weird church? Ireland's in the house. Hey, Pat Murphy, baby. South Africa's in the house. Ireland's in the house. Colorado's in the house. All kind of things is in the house. Nico is in the house. Hey, baby. It's good to see you. Michelle. Hey, baby. Oh, so good to be back with you all. So good to be back with you all. So good to be back with you all. So the OGs are already doing what they're needing to do. Show me some love. Let me see those butterflies. Let me see those purple. Let me see those blue hearts in the comments. If you are not new to this, but you are true to this, you've been here for a while. You've seen at least 3 lives. You've been following me. You watch my videos. You follow me on other platforms. Well, then you are an OG, baby. Moon Daisy Lamaroo. Oh, Moon Daisy, I am sending you so much love, my darling. I'm so happy that we can be here for you today. I'm so sorry for your loss, and thank you for tuning in. I got you, honey. I got you. I am heaping tons of love on you, okay? Know that. Know that. Hello, Anil. Welcome for your first time. Well, you are a new G. You're not an OG. So I want y'all newbies, you newbies, you new Gs to show me some love. Put a caterpillar or put a yellow or put a green heart in the comments, okay? We're going to show our longtime person some love. Moon Daisy is going through some things, so we're going to just heap up some good love on them, okay? That's what we're going to do. We're just going to love on you today, baby. Come into the room. We got you. We absolutely got you. All right. So the OGs are already handling their business. They are getting their comfort items. They are getting their soft things as they are preparing for the speak and spank, where I speak in the spirit and the deacon spanks. Hello. Goodbye. So go get your waters. Go get your comfort items. Go get your soft things. Go get your notes. Go get your fidgets. Get your earphones. Put me in the earphones. Cast me on the television. Do what you got to do, baby. Handle your business. Go get it together. And I'm going to explain to the new Gs what is happening. You are so welcome, Moon Daisy. You are so welcome. So for you new Gs, this is a divination. This is a reading. This is Sunday service. I'm going to help you get your week right. I'm going to help you attack some things in your life so that you can start it off on the good foot. Do you hear me? There's a couple of elements to this reading, and I'm going to introduce them to you. This is a divination. I am a psychic. I am a healer. I am all of that. I don't need these cards to do these things, but I'm a maximalist. I'm a maximalist. I'm a maximalist, so I like stuff. And we're going to be using some decks today. All right. So the first and foremost, we're in the divine feminine. I'm really feeling the goddess. I'm really feeling the goddess. So we are working with the modern goddess tarot. Whoa. We're also working with the African goddess rising. We're also working with the goddess oracle. And we're working with that she siren. I'm going to tell you, the mothers, the grandmothers are really speaking this morning. So that's what we got to do with that. So the next part of this reading is, of course, me. I'm the main character. You tuned into the LadySpeech experience. Hello, goodbye. But as a main character, shining my light never is dimmed by other people shining their light. Okay? All right. So I'm going to introduce to you another main character. It is the deacon. I gave birth to this sentient being. It is out of pocket. The deacon reads the reading, then it reads us for the filth. Hello. Goodbye. So let me introduce you to Deacon Affirmation Box. For you newbies, you're like, what the hell's going on? Well, this is a box filled with affirmations. This is a box filled with quotes from the Bible, from quotes from the Quran, quotes from poems and song lyrics, all kinds of good stuff, okay? What are my pronouns? My pronouns are all of them. She, her, they, them, he, king. What are the deacon's pronouns? Fuck around and find out, okay? That's what the deacon's pronouns are. That's what the deacon's pronouns are. So we're going to do a call and response. I'm going to mix these up here, and then I'm going to choose at random. Once I choose something at random, whatever I choose from this box, I'm going to say it, and then you're going to repeat it. All right? I'm going to say it, and you're going to repeat it. Quite easy. All right? I don't know who our lovely person was the last time we were here, but they wrote down every single affirmation that I said, and then they put it in the comments, which I think is amazing. Thank you so very much. And if you do that again, that'd be wonderful. All right. My mods are already working hard. The mods are already working hard, and you guys are too. Unwilling matriarch, you are eating up the energy. What do we do over here? This is Weird Church. This is community. This is where we come to get some encouragement and some motivation, okay? We do not give you permission to allow anybody to come in here and disturb our peace, all right? So when the trolls get in here, the mods are going to do what they're going to do. However, we are not going to give in to them. We're going to eat their energy. We're going to transmute, okay? That's right. Slurping that troll sauce, honey. Put it on everything. They think they're going to dampen us. They're not, because we didn't give them permission to disturb our peace, and they're coming in here to do just that. They have given us permission, and I am setting the space right now for us to harvest their energy. They should be paying attention to Sky Daddy. They should be doing their thing. They're not doing their thing, so we are going to eat their energy. We are not going to allow them to take our energy. We're going to eat their energy. Remember that, y'all. Remember that. Remember that. We transmute and we gobble up the trollful energy. Yes, we do. We transmute and we gobble it up. We use it as fuel. All right. They should be paying attention to their own lives. They should be loving on people. They should be using their platforms to spread whatever message that they want to spread. They should be anywhere but here. So if they decide to come in here, eat them up. Eat them up. Yum, yum. Eat them up. Yum, yum. Eat them up. It's time to eat your veggies. It's time to eat the trolls. Yum, yum. Eat them up. Yum, yum. Eat them up. We're unhinged over here. We're unhinged over here. Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Today, I've got 2 sources of hydration. Go get your hydration. I am a dom. Hello. And, we're always fighting with our submissives. We're always fighting with our people to drink water. In these sessions, I don't care what you drink. Just drink something. Just drink something. I've got tea. I'm almost done with this, because this tea was good. It's a peach tangerine, but I have my water over here. So drink your coffee, drink your water, drink your tea, drink whatever. Drink whatever. All right, are you ready to get this party started? Are you ready to have a little Sunday service with your favorite Reverend Healer, LadySpeech? All right. Oh, yes. Merch idea. Putting a pin in that. Yum, yum. Eat 'em up. Yum, yum. Eat 'em up. It's time to transmute the trolls. It's time to transmute the trolls. The trolls. The trolls. Well, now, this reading is kind of coming for us. So we're going to start with an affirmation. You know what that means when I start with an affirmation. It's about to be a thing. When we start out with the affirmation and not the cards, you know it's about to be a thing. Sarah Watson. Sarah said, I got my water, honey. You ain't going to catch me slipping. I love to hear it. I love to hear it. Hydration, hydration, hydration. Everybody's bracing themselves in the comments, because y'all already know what this means. When we start with the affirmation, Forrest said, oh shit, buckle up, y'all. Yup. Keep all hands and feet inside this ride at all times. Monsters in makeup, it's okay to cry. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Assuming the position. Yes, yes. Okay, repeat after me. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be loved. Say it with your chest. I deserve to be loved. 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 Yeah, the deacon's going in. I deserve to be loved. 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 Say it with your chest. I deserve to be loved. I deserve to be loved. This next one is today I choose me. 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 That's right, baby. You are right on time. You are right on time. If you are here at the beginning of the live, you are right on time. If somebody comes in the middle, they are right on time. If they show up at the end, they are right on time. If you're watching this live, you are right on time. If you are seeing this after it has been posted and recorded, you are right on time. If you're here, there's a message here for you. Ooh, yes, there is. Let me go ahead and pass the collection plate because I forgot to do that. The Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. The PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Always feel empowered to show your financial appreciation for this labor. Okie dokie. Also, don't forget to like and share the live. Don't forget to like and share the live, baby. La Vie said, any general guidance from me, ma'am, career related? Well, I think there's going to be something. So you just wait. There's going to be a message here for you, baby. That tea is so good, I'm addicted. All right. We begin with the Modern Goddess Tarot, and we are reading a reversal today. We've got the Empress, but the Empress is upside down. If she looks familiar to you, that means because she was modeled after the goddess. No. Yeah, modeled after the goddess Tata, but also Beyonce. Beyonce, the Empress. Anyway, let's talk about it. The reversal. The Empress is about creativity, okay? Is about birthing things, all right? And this reversal is speaking to a stagnation. We are, a lot of us, depending on the hemisphere that you are in right now, we're transitioning into a new season. And for this, on this side of the pond, we are transitioning into fall, okay? So this right here is beginning a lot of people's stagnation, okay? Seasonal depression is a thing. Seasonal depression is a thing, okay? The summer is winding all of the way down. We are transitioning into fall space. We're transitioning into a new energy. So for some of you, it is simply that, okay? Now is the time to start the things that you need to do to take care of yourself during seasonal depression season, okay? Up your vitamin D intake, of course. Talk to a doctor about that. Eat the foods that are going to give you, that's going to lighten your load, that's going to give you good vitamins, that's going to help you cope. Do the things, get your body movement on. Get to your support systems. First and foremost, we all have a support system in our ancestors, in our spiritual realm, okay? So get to that. Get to your spiritual support system, okay? And get to your physical support system as well, all right? Get to your physical support system, but this speaks to a stagnation in creation. Now, this could be creation as far as art. It could be creation as far as just you not being productive as you usually do, okay? This could mean a lot of different things, but it's time to look at it. It's time to get a handle on it. It's time to not let this go deeper, not let this sink us into a space where we are completely stagnant, okay? Where we are just not moving. We don't want to be stagnant water. Stagnant water attracts what? Mosquitoes and larvae and all types of things. We want to be flowing water. We want to be the babbling brook, okay? Sometimes we are the raging river, all right? But we want to keep it pushing. We want to keep it moving, okay? We are the ocean, all righty then? So it's time to get about it. Get about this. This card is really speaking to me because I was supposed to do a whole lot of things last week and I just couldn't. I was also on my personal moon, and that takes a lot out of me these days. I don't have pain. I've managed my moon symptoms down to the pain that I don't have pain, but Lord, mentally and physically, it be wiping me out. It takes a brother out. Do you understand me? Okay. So get about it, be about it. It's time to look at what is causing me to slow down. And slowing down is good. sometimes, but we don't want to come to a complete stop, okay? We don't want to come to a complete stop, all right? So get about it. What is stagnating? What is making you stagnate? Is it mental? Is it emotional? Do we have an anniversary coming up that our bodies are remembering? Because remember, the body keeps the score. That's a good book. If you're looking to heal on the body level, pick up The Body Keeps the Score, okay? Sometimes your body is signaling an anniversary. Maybe it is the anniversary of some grieving. Maybe someone passed away. Maybe something traumatic happened to you around this time, and you're not mentally clocking it, but you're emotionally clocking it. You're clocking it in your body. You're clocking it in your bones. You're clocking it in your skin. So this is an invitation to look at that, okay? This is an invitation. Casey said they're reading that book right now. It's a good book. It's a really good book, okay? It's a good book. Y'all should all check it out, okay? But this is a good time to get a handle on that, to really get into our bodies and see, is it trying to signal something? Is it trying to tell us something, okay? Carmony said, any tips on managing that kind of pain? I have fibromyalgia, endometriosis, and PCOS. My periods can be hella and debilitating. I'm going to tell you this, talk to your doctor and talk to a certified herbalist. But for me, it's a regimen of supplements that help me. Evening primrose oil has been a game changer for me. Evening primrose oil is something that I have taken for a very long time, and it has increased. It's helped me a lot. It's helped me a lot. Again, go to a certified herbalist. I talked to certified herbalists before I took on a lot of these supplements, and work with your doctor as well. So you might have to tweak the things that work for you. But I utilize a lot of womb herbs to get my my moon down to what it needs to. Also, these things, I come from the school of thought that disease in the body or dis-ease in the body is dis-ease in the spirit, okay? So me being African American, me being blackity black, there's a lot of womb things that go down with black femmes, black women, black AFABs assigned female at birth, all right? I believe that we are high when it comes to having hysterectomies, endometriosis, PCOS. We have a lot of things going on womb-wise. I believe that this is most definitely connected to our recent history of being formerly enslaved, our ancestors being enslaved, and our wombs remember that. We are high when it comes to breast cancer as well. So that makes a lot of sense to me, because black women, black femmes, black AFABs were breastfeeding our oppressors. Literally, we were breastfeeding and taking care of their children up until like 1960. And if you go to New York and go to any playground, you're still going to see us. You're going to see Afro-Dominicans. You're going to see Jamaicans caring for white children. All right. So this has a lot to do historically. And I say all that to say I addressed a lot of that too. So not only did I address what was going on womb health wise with supplements and things, but I addressed my history. I addressed my personal history within my lineage and my line. And I addressed my history as far as like black history. Okay, so it was a combination of these things, and it's something I've been working at for a very long time. So I've gotten my moon space down to a space where it doesn't hurt. I might have 30 minutes of pain here and there, but again, like I said, it still does take a toll on me mentally and emotionally. So I hope that helped. Work with your doctor, work with a certified herbalist, okay? But it is time, darling, to unstagnate, unstuck ourselves. We've got things to do. We have a mission, all right, to accomplish. There's goals. All right, we've got to get some things done. We're on deadlines and timelines energetically and spiritually, okay? So it's going to be really important. This week, you're probably going to see the places. Actively look for these places and let them reveal themselves to you, the places where we are stagnant, and look at why. Look at what's going on behind that. Again, like I said, is this a memory that our body's trying to tell us? Or is it just literally the change of seasons? Or are we feeling fear around this next phase, these next hurdles? Or did we just simply slip back into old habits that don't serve us? Whatever it is, this is an invitation to take a look at it and to unstuck ourselves, okay? Unstick ourselves, darling. Next up, we have the Queen of Cups, all right? It's going to be an emotional one, so you're going to need to regulate those emotions, honey. Looking into why we are stuck might lead to some emotional breakthroughs and some emotional breakdowns, okay? This is an invitation to manage our emotions. Cups always have to deal with the emotions, and it's the Queen of Cups. Look, she's doing it. She is treading water. She's in water. She got her cup. She's doing what she needs to do. We're reading this in the upright position. transition, okay? So this is going to be a time when we need to really check our emotions, all right? Things might become heightened emotionally. Check them. Check them. We're also moving into the sign of Libra. We're moving from Virgo to Libra. Libra gang. Libra gang gang. Your favorite pirate captain is a Libra. I will be doing a birthday live stream. So with that being said, a lot of people like to think that Libras are unemotional, and we can present like that. We can definitely present like that. Just like our counterparts, our opposite Aries. A lot of times Aries is like one of the most sensitive signs, even though they be going hard. Aries are my favorite. I have like a bunch of Aries friends. I love Aries. But Aries be sensitive as hell. So are Libras. Quite emotional. Quite emotional. Quite emotional. We're very emotional. We're very emotional. We present cold. We can present very, very cold, but trust and believe, we are feisty up under here. Our little feelings be hurt. Our little feelings be hurt. Our little feelings be hurt. So process your emotions. And one of the things about Libra is like when we are not mature, we don't have a hold on those emotions. We don't. And we do not properly, a lot of times we have to learn how to properly allow ourselves to process these things and and especially things like grief and pain. It takes a lot for us sometimes when we are in an unmatured state to let those feelings happen and let us process those things and bring those things out. So the Queen of Cups is about managing your emotions, honoring your emotions, okay? Honoring your emotions. Be with the grief, all right? Be with the happiness, be with the love, and know that like two things can exist at the same time. You can be grieving and still experience joy. You can be grieving and still experience joy. You can be going through a painful moment in your life and still experience ecstasy, okay? So it is about honoring wherever you're at, whenever you are at, okay? So honor the grief, honor the pain, honor all of that. Honor the love, honor all of those beautiful emotions as they are inside of you. Do not run from them. And again, could be part of that stagnation we were talking about. Maybe part of your stagnation, the creativity ain't flowing because you're not crying. You're not crying. You're not honoring the ecstasy. You're not honoring your happiness. Addicted to being sad. Some of you are addicted to being sad, and it's time to look at that. Let yourself be happy. Let yourself be happy. Beautiful art can be made from good things too, not just from pain, okay? So let yourself cry. Let yourself be. Honor your emotions. This is the queen. This is the queen, okay? Air signs, Sarah said, air signs tend to intellectualize our emotions. Libra just likes to add glitter and makeup. Exactly. Exactly. Libras, if we unmature Libras, we will just put on some lipstick and keep it pushing. What are you talking about? What sadness? Sadness, I don't know her. And then 3 months later, we're like in the middle of our rooms in a dark room, crying, rocking, ugly snot running down our noses. But we mature. Some of us do mature, okay? Some of us do mature. And we learn how to feel the feelings. And that's the thing that I do. Like as a Libra, I will intellectualize everything. But what I've trained myself to do is after I've gone through all of that, then I've literally have given myself the space to be like, now you need to feel the feelings. You need to feel the feelings. It's okay that you've solved the problem. It's okay that you understand where all of this comes from. It's okay that you see all of these things, but now you need to feel the feelings. And because I've trained myself to do that, I'm a lot better at managing my emotions. So manage your emotions by honoring them. Manage your emotions by honoring them. Be connected with them, okay? And look at the source of these things. Look at the source. What is the source of your happiness? What is the source of your pain? What is the source of these emotions? What's the source of your anxiety? Honor those things. Look in them. All right? All right. Well, let's go ahead and do an affirmations. Okay, you're out of pocket. You are officially out of pocket, Deacon. My God, you are officially out of pocket, okay? Lord. A quote by Ram Dass. Your problem is you're too busy holding on to your unworthiness. Ooh. Deacon is coming for our throats today. I'm just going to say this a couple times. Don't even worry about repeating it. We're going to do a modified affirmation. Just listen, okay? Let yourself get spanked. Let yourself assume the position. Your problem is you're too busy holding on to your unworthiness. Ooh. Your problem is you're too busy holding on to your unworthiness. Ooh. Your problem is you're too busy holding on to your unworthiness. Ah, that stinks. And Melody D said, and I whoop, yeah, yellow. Yeah, and we just 2 cards in, and y'all pulling out the safe words. Y'all pulling out the safe words. Exactly. Your problem is you're too busy holding on to your unworthiness. So, as Dane said, we're going to switch this and say, what? I am worthy. Repeat after me. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. We're going to do a different one. I give myself permission to release my unworthiness. I give myself permission to release feelings of unworthiness. I give myself permission to release feelings of unworthiness. I give myself permission to release my feelings of unworthiness. I am worthy. 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 Yeah, your problem is you're too busy holding on to your unworthiness. Oh, Lord. The deacon said, I'm going to come for your face, your head, your body, your everything today. Repeat after me. It's okay to make mistakes. They are opportunities to learn. It's okay to make mistakes. They are opportunities to learn. Ooh, Lighthouse said, same affirmation came out on September 1st. Weird church service. Damn it, deacon. The deacon was like, let's run that back. Let's run that back because I don't think y'all get it, okay? It's okay to make mistakes. They are opportunities to learn. It's okay to make mistakes. They are opportunities to learn. It's okay to make mistakes. They are opportunities to learn. It's okay to make mistakes. They are opportunities to learn. It's okay to make mistakes. They are opportunities to learn. It's okay to make mistakes. They are opportunities to learn. And maybe this, we talked about stagnation. Maybe this is it. Maybe you've made some mistakes and you're not letting yourself move on and learn from those mistakes. Maybe you're stagnant because you keep beating yourself up over mistakes that you made in the pursuit of being human. Maybe that's why some of you that's why we pulled that Empress card upright. Your creativity is stagnated. Your ability to create is stagnated. Your ability to be productive because you're too busy holding on to your unworthiness and you're too busy not learning from your mistakes, okay? Just admit it. You made a mistake. Don't beat yourself up too bad. Learn from it. Accept the consequences and repercussions. Look at it, but don't let this stop you from moving forward. Don't let this stop you from continuing to grow. Don't let this stop you, darlings. Don't let it stop you, baby. Don't let it stop you, baby. Oh, Lord. Well, you know what type of reading it is. It's okay to cry. Come on now. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. Repeat after me. It's okay to cry. Philip is like, I am yelling this safe word because the deacon is coming. Chartreuse. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. We're in trouble. And he said, yeah, we are. It's okay to cry, y'all. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to cry. Well, we're just going to get our asses handed to us. We're just going to get our behinds handed to us, okay? Well, speaking of the next card, we are entering into the African Goddess Rising deck, all right? And here we have Mami Wata, Mama Wata, Mami Wata, all right? And this is all about being naked. But this is not just physically naked, even though I am such a naked person. I'm the naked neighbor. I'm the naked neighbor. I am the naked neighbor. Shout out to any neighbors who I've ever had because you done seen all this glory and I don't care. And I don't care because I just prefer to be naked anyway. This is about being emotionally naked, about allowing ourselves to be vulnerable, okay? Listen, prune your friend group, Prune your community, prune your village, okay? Kick out everybody who is unsafe, and this includes family. This includes family, all right? Because it's time for you to just be you. And if you can't be you around your community and your village, we're doing something wrong. We're doing something wrong. It's time for you to be you. It's time for you to have space for you to be vulnerable and naked, okay? I understand why we build walls. We build walls in response to trauma, okay? But it is time to be, the truest healing happens when you can be vulnerable and you can be naked, okay? Get with people who you can do this around. This world is going to force you to glove up. This world is going to force you to wall up. This world is going to force you to create protections around yourself. You need to have space where you can truly be your weird self, your powerful self, your beautiful self, okay? Where you do not have to put on airs, where you don't have to pretend. You deserve space where you can be seen for all of the beautiful aspects of who you are. You need to carve out that space. Now, I have been working on this for a while, and I have made my world safe as I want to be. Oh, Kingdom Lamb, baby, go and be with your sky daddy. Okay? We're doing just fine over here. Yum, yum, eat 'em up. Yum, yum, eat 'em up. Eat that troll sauce, babies. Eat that troll sauce. The mods, y'all are gangsta with it. I love it. Y'all are gangsta with it. I love it. Thank you for the consensual hugs, Tia. We love you. All right, so it is a time for you to be vulnerable, okay? It's a time for you to be able to be spiritually naked. You deserve that. You deserve to be around people who you can share your full self with, okay? So it's audit time. Go through, and we started the reading with the Empress reverse, which is about the stagnation that we've got going on. Maybe your stagnation is because you're spending too much time walled up. You're not spending enough time being energetically, spiritually, emotionally naked. You need to be able to be around people who can hold that space for you. You are worthy of that space. You deserve to have that space, okay? You deserve to have it. So create it. So carve it out. Carve for yourself, make for yourself a life where you do not have to hide. Make for yourself a life where you can be your full, beautiful self. We don't minimize ourselves for people. If you're weird and you're too much for some people, go find the people you're just right for. Yo, you will be weird for some. You will be too much for some. And they aren't enough for you. Go find the people who are enough. Go find the people who accept you. There are billions of people on this planet, honey. You got a community out here. Even if it's two other people, you got somebody who love you. You got somebody who love you. Okay? And some of you aren't getting the friends that you want. You're not receiving the relationships that you want because you're not your full self. The other day I shared, a couple weeks ago, I shared a post where I was like, hey, I am highly critical of the patriarchy and fragile masculinity and toxic masculinity. I'm highly critical of that. Y'all know I talk my mess, I talk my shit, and I mean every word. But with that being said, I have good men around me. I have good heteronormative men. I have good trans men around me. I have good masculine centered women in my life. I have good masculine energy. And I have that energy because I am my full self. Does this full self repel a large number of toxic masculinity? Yes, it does. There is a lot of them types of dudes in that masculine energy that does not like me. And because of that, they stay far away from me because I'm living in my full truth. But because I'm in my authenticity, I have managed to attract these really good dudes. And there was on that video, there was women being like, teach me your ways. How did you do that? And I'm like, because I refuse to be a pick me. I pick myself first and foremost. I stand on business. I mean what I say and I say what I mean. And because of that, I weed through all of the BS people that aren't for me, and I'm able to draw in the types of dudes that I like. I'm able to draw in men and masculine energy that are protective, that honor me, that unpack their BS, that challenge toxic masculinity as it shows up within them. We can have the card conversations, we can do all this, but this is mainly because I stand up in my fullness, and that means even being highly critical. I will continue, and when they hear me talking my shit on these platforms, they listen, and when it applies, When it applies, they take it in. If it don't apply, they let it fly. They don't try to police me. They don't try to do any of that. So some of you are having a hard time, really drawing in your community because you're not allowing yourself to be your full self. And this is due to trauma. Do not judge yourself because of it. Get into it. This is an invitation to look at, to unpack why we can't be our full selves. Is it past trauma? Whatever it is, we have to unpack it because it's time to be vulnerable, okay? It's time to be vulnerable. Casey said, I started living authentically about a year ago. I'm now off my antidepressants. I'm never hiding again. Yes, Casey. I love to hear it. That's what I'm talking about, baby. Live authentically, baby. Live authentically, baby. That's right. Ooh, yes, toxic masculinity repellent. Y'all are giving me all the merch ideas. We coming out with this merch. We coming out with it. We coming out with it. Brielo said, because I can't keep watering myself down to be more palatable to others. Exactly. Let them choke, honey. No more watering yourself down. You thick. Your energy is thick and wonderful and divine and beautiful. Let them choke, honey. Let them choke. Because your energy is going to be just perfect to whoever it needs to be perfect for. All right, next up, we have soul forgiveness, umbokumu. Umbokumu. I might be mispronouncing this. I'm trying my best. Please forgive me. But this is all about soul forgiveness. So first and foremost, do you need to forgive yourself? Maybe that's why you stagnant. 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 Because you're not forgiving yourself. Forgive yourself for your mistakes. Forgive yourself for the way that you show up. Forgive yourself for the things that you've done. Forgive yourself. The other part of this is it time to forgive? Now, here's the thing. We don't preach toxic positivity over here. There are some things in life that people have done that you will never be able to forgive them for, and that's fine. You will still be able to have a full life, beautiful life, and you don't need to, and you don't ever forgive them, okay? There are some heinous crimes. There's some things that have been done to us that are so bad. Like, baby, I'm never going to forgive my child rapist, remove the G. I'm never going to forgive that person. I'm never going to forgive that person. That did damage to my psyche. It did damage to the way that I think. It literally altered my brain chemistry. Like, it altered me physically. I don't got to forgive that person. I was 3. I don't have to forgive that person at all. And I am living a good life, okay? So this card is an invitation to look at soul forgiveness. However, if you have felt all the feelings, because you can only offer up true forgiveness to yourself and to others if you felt all of the feelings. Did you process the anger? Did you process the rage? Did you process the pain? I really hate it. And there's a lot of colonized Black people who do this when there is a racially motivated hate crime against one of us. A lot of the Christian community will come out pretty immediately and be like, well, we forgive this person. No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. You didn't process all that trauma within 24 hours. You didn't process all that pain within 48 hours. No, you didn't. You can only truly offer up true forgiveness if you've actually gone through the process of processing all of those emotions that are attached to whatever that act is, okay? If you've done that, if you've processed these emotions and it's time for you to forgive someone, forgive. Tia Sweet gave a membership to Erie. Thank you, Tia. We appreciate and love you, baby. I love you so much, and welcome to the Sugar Honey Dumpling crew, okay? So forgiveness. Is it time to forgive someone? Did you process all the pain and emotions? Are you at a space? Are you at a space where it's time to offer up forgiveness to other people? Well, then offer it up. Well, then offer it up and move on. Do you also, again, that going back to yourself, maybe you are stagnant because you haven't forgiven yourself for your mistake, because you haven't forgiven yourself for the way you fucked it up. You haven't forgiven yourself for the things that have happened, for the way that you've messed people up. Apologize, make amends, do what you need to do to correct that situation, create some behavior changes, and then forgive yourself. Sharp knife saves lives. I forgive me for what I did, what I needed to do to survive. Exactly. Forgive yourself. Baby, as a survivor, I, in the beginning, had to do a whole lot of things to survive. I had to disassociate. Disassociation became my best friend. And also, disassociation became my worst enemy at a lot of times in life. I had to go ahead and forgive myself for that because I created that. I did that. My brain made me disassociate so that I could stay alive. And now my brain sometimes uses that as a default. And we use our coping mechanisms. We use the things that we've learned in therapy. We use the things that we've learned from our healers to get ourselves back into doing what we need to do. Okay? So forgiveness, offer it up. On the flip side, if you've offered someone, if you've given them forgiveness, but you haven't processed all of the feelings, it's okay for you to take that back. It's okay to be like, actually, I don't forgive you. And I offered up that forgiveness prematurely because I'm not done being mad. I'm not done being angry. And I preemptively offered that up so I could be done with the situation, but really I'm not done with it. I didn't process. And so it's okay for you to take that forgiveness back. It's okay to physically take it back from that person, to tell them, "Hey, I don't forgive you. Actually, my bad. I thought I did, but I'm not in that space." Or not even, you don't even have to have contact with them. You can just say it to spirit, okay? You can just say it to spirit, okay? So it's about soul forgiveness. If it's time, if you've processed, it's time to forgive those who have hurt you. If you've processed and if that's appropriate for you. Because again, I don't preach that school of thought that like everybody has to be forgiven for what they've done. Sometimes what someone has done is so bad, they don't need forgiveness. My father, I've made peace with my father. I've made peace with the monster that he was to me my entire childhood, okay? Because that's what it is. I can't change it. Is he going to be forgiven? No. No. And he is not forgiven because there's been no behavior change. He went on and perfected being abuser and then abused my siblings. He's been mentally torturing them with his behaviors for years. He is not forgiven and he won't be. The level of abuse that I survived up under him was diabolical and nasty work. I don't have to forgive him. I still carry the scars on my body at this big age from beatings I had when I was 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. My life is still amazing. I'm still beautiful. I have done and I continue to do the healing work around the things that he did. The abuse was so bad that I still feel very long term effects mentally, emotionally, physically because of what he did. I am actively and I continuously heal. So I'm not holding on to bitterness and anger. I'm not holding on to any of that, okay? I have achieved peace. I continue to achieve peace, but he does not get forgiveness because he's not sorry. He does not get forgiveness because he did not create a behavior change. He is only less abusive because he's older. That's it. He's only less abusive because his mortality is in his face. He did not change and shift because he recognizes what he did and how heinous it was. The shift has happened so that he can continue to take advantage of people. Okay? Okay. So forgiveness, y'all. That's what we're working on this week. Forgive yourself for what you needed to do, doing what you did to survive. Forgive yourself for the mistakes that you've made, especially when you made them in a really bad mental health space. Apologize to the people that you need to apologize to, make amends. And also on the flip side, make peace if you've been the monster to someone and they choose not to forgive you. Still offer up behavior change. Still offer up sincere apology. Still offer up sincere and authentic amends. But also, sometimes we do things so bad to people out of our own nasty mental health or out of addiction, and that is what their memory of us is. Do the things that you have to do, actually change and grow, but also sometimes we're gonna have to be okay if someone doesn't forgive us. Still be authentic in your behavior change. Still be authentic in your growth. okay? But sometimes someone's going to look at us and say, hey, I'm glad you shifted, but your behavior shifted me and I can't forgive you. Especially like if anybody who's recovering from addiction, sometimes we do really nasty things to other people when we're in a big addiction space, and people aren't going to get over that. There was this video that I saw. It was a skit, but it was of this young lady who she appears at her grandmother's house, and she's doing really good. She looks good, but her grandmother is very curt with her. Like, she's very short with her. And it comes out in the video where the granddaughter's like, hey, I'm doing so much better now. I've healed. Like, I'm not who I used to be. I went to Africa. I brought you this necklace. And the mom's like, I am so glad you're doing better, but the damage you did is irreversible. You can't ever come in my house because of the way you used to steal when you were an addict. The disrespect that you handed me, the harm that you did me when you were an addict was so bad that I can't let you in my life. I can't afford that. I can't afford that. And even though it was so hurtful, and she's like, I'm sorry, I've shifted, I've changed. She's like, good for you. And for your own sake and for the rest of your life, I pray this change really did work. But we're done. What you did was so bad, we're done. And that was her right. And that was her right. And even though that was hurtful, if that young lady's growth really did mean something, she's going to continue. And she's going to go to her therapist and she's going to work it out. And she's going to go with her healers and she's going to work it out. But if the growth sticks, she's going to continue to grow despite all of that. So forgiveness is a thing. We don't have to forgive everybody. Also, we don't have to be forgiven by everybody. But it is our responsibility to grow. It is our responsibility to heal. It is our responsibility to shift and change and be the best person that we can possibly be, no matter if we are forgiven or not. No matter if we are forgiven or not. All right, let me check back in. Let me pass that hat. The Cash App is LadySpeech, the Venmo LadySpeech Sankofa, the PayPal LadySpeech Sankofa at gmail.com. Casey, thank you so very much for this very generous super chat. Casey said, what good medicine for myself, my brother, and his wife. I love you for life, for helping me find our truth and courage together to stand up and rise again. You are welcome, my love. It is an honor to be here with y'all. It is an honor to serve you in this way. I appreciate being able to do this. Gal named Sarah said, don't forget to like the live. Heidi Deluli, I probably said that wrong. Heidi Deluli said, thank you, Captain, for Weird Church, for your vulnerability. Being vulnerable isn't the same as being weak, and being weak isn't a moral failure within itself. Amen. Amen, amen, amen. You all are so welcome. And I really try to model that. Like, there is a lot of, I don't share every aspect of my life with y'all, but I share some pretty intimate things. I don't ever want to be that healer that is healing above you. I'm not above you. I be going through things. And a lot of times I really like to share because I want to exemplify that we can come out of some ugly things. We can come out of ugly things and we can have a good life. We can come out of ugly, nasty circumstances and have a good life, okay? And like being vulnerable does not hurt your strength. It doesn't. It does not. Being vulnerable and allowing myself to be naked in the ways that I am in front of you does not take away from my warriorness. It does not take away from the protector that I am. It does not take away from my leadership. It does not take away from any of this. None of y'all have ever looked at me and been like, this person is weak. I don't walk out in the street and people don't react to me as if I'm weak. And like you said, weakness is not a moral failure within itself. Powerlifting and strength training, I appreciate what it reminds me. I took a week off, took a week and a half off, but we got to get back to doing what we got to do. But in times of weakness, I appreciate my times of weakness so much because it shows me where I need to grow, where I need to apply myself. My weak spaces show me just parts where I can improve. But then also in powerlifting in the gym, my weak spaces are actually, when I'm out living life, are my strong things. Like, I have to be careful nowadays. I'm at a point in my training, and I'm also a heavy-handed person where I have to be so much more gentle because my strength has improved. So I've been breaking things because I think I'm applying the same strength that I'm doing it at the same level that I used to, but I have more strength. So in those moments, even though I'm in the gym and I feel weak at these moments, when especially when I'm up in weight or I've been taking a week or two off, those places where I feel weak are actually the places where I'm strong. So love it. Repeat after me. I choose life. Hello, Emily. You are right on time, my dear. Repeat after me. I choose life. I choose life. I choose life. I like the fact that y'all hooking up outside of this. I love it. Y'all are making little sub communities, and this makes me happy. I choose life. Now, this is not pro-life, we're not doing that. This is about we choose life as a whole, okay? This is not about abortion. We're just choosing life, okay? Okay. I choose life. I choose life. I choose life. I choose life. To me, this is about making an active choice to thrive, not just survive. One of the most revolutionary things you can do right now is focus on thriving. Is focus on truly living. This society is trying to make you enslaved. It doesn't want you thriving. The most revolutionary thing that you can do is focus on thriving. What's gonna make you happy? What's gonna make you happy? What lights your fire? What is lighting your fire? Okay. Choose life. Choose life. Choose to heal. Choose to heal. Choose to go for your dreams. Choose to go for your goals. Choose life. Choose to do more than just survive. Especially for my fellow survivors out there, the biggest FU that I can give to each and every one of my abusers is the fact that I'm living a fabulous life. It's the fact that you didn't break me. I could be walking around here depressed. I'm not. I could be walking around here boo-hooing because of what you did to me. I'm not. Those that are still alive, they got to look at all of this glory. They got to look at all of this glory. They got to look at all of this beauty. They got to be like, man, I didn't break her. I didn't break him. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. And I'm not going to let any of that BS stop me from living a good life. My dad, I remember the last conversation that we had, I had done a lot of healing. I hadn't seen him in 9 years. And I ended up getting back in touch with him because my biological mother passed away. And so I wanted just to touch base and make sure, like, hey, even though you don't deserve this information, like, the person you made a kid with is gone. Just telling you that. And we ended up having a conversation, and I had already worked out in therapy that my dad increased his abuse, and it got worse because he was trying to break me. And you know what he told me? He was like, you wouldn't stop smiling. And I asked him straight up, I was like, I felt like you kept trying to break me and I wouldn't break. Is that why the abuse got worse? And he was like, yeah, you wouldn't stop smiling. How diabolical is that? You got to be a cold-blooded mofo to be that you. He's a sociopath. He's a narcissist and a sociopath. He a cold-blooded mofo. I just remember looking at him and being like, I wouldn't stop smiling. That's even deeper than I wouldn't break. He was like, yeah, if you would have just broke, if you would have just stopped smiling, but you would find a reason to laugh. You would find ways to enjoy your life, basically. He was like, I was trying to make it worse for you because basically I hated my life. And how dare you, with everything you had gone through, how dare you find joy? My biggest FU is, this is why I laugh so loud and so dramatic, and I'm never going to change that. My belly laughs are deep, deep, deep. The other day, I went to brunch with my friends, and we were kikiing in the parking lot. We laughed our asses off for a good 15, 20 minutes, and it was loud and dramatic, and we had us running all over the parking lot. We were just saying the funniest things to each other. That is my biggest FU. My joy. My kinky joy, my Black joy, my queer joy. Okay? So this is when I say choose life, choose laughter, choose love, choose to thrive. And like for the rest of my life, my dad has to deal with that. He has, when he Googles me, because I know he does. I wonder if he ever pops in these lives. He would never say anything if he did. But he's got a deal. He's got a deal with like I still ain't letting you steal my joy. All right, so repeat after me. This is kind of a long one, so we're going to break this off in twos. I'll say the whole thing, then we're going to do the first part, then the second part. I'm never alone in my pursuit of success. The universe supports me in expected and unexpected ways. So let's do the first part. I'm never alone in the pursuit of my success. I'm never alone in the pursuit of my success. I'm never alone in the pursuit of my success. I'm never alone in the pursuit of my success. I'm never alone in the pursuit of my success. Repeat after me. The universe supports me in expected and unexpected ways. The universe supports me in expected and unexpected ways. The universe supports me in expected and unexpected ways. The universe supports me in expected and unexpected ways. The universe supports me in expected and unexpected ways. All right, all right. Next up, dealing in the Goddess Oracle deck, my favorite. Did y'all know my version of my Libra tattoo? I didn't get a traditional Libra scales tattoo, but what I did do is get Sekhmet on my right and Bast on my left. Is that correct? I don't know. I don't ever be looking back there. I think that's correct. Can I see? I'm gonna have to look in the mirror. I do. It is. Yeah, it is. Sekhmet's on my right because Sekhmet is the right hand of God. Sekhmet and Bast. Sekhmet is the lion-headed goddess. Bast is the cat-headed goddess. Bast is the goddess of play and love and leisure and beauty and magic and all that good stuff. Sekhmet is war. War, child. War, anger, rage. Okay. Sekhmet is not the one to mess with. She will eat you alive. Sekhmet reminds us of the sacredness of our anger. Sekhmet. Oh, thank you, Mama Bear. Mama Bear said, oh my goodness, I find you on live. I absolutely love your spirit. You are such an amazing and beautiful soul. Thank you, baby. It takes one to see one. We are reflections. We are reflections. It is time for you to confront your anger. It is time for you to be with your anger. It is time for you to get angry. It is time for you to approach your anger and your rage as the sacred vessels that they are. Now, remember, my loves, anger is not a primary emotion. It's a secondary emotion. It means that there is something up under there always. There's always something up under anger and rage. And you can't ever truly process what's up under there unless you process the anger and the rage. Some of you are scared of this because you never let it out. And so you know that when you let it out, you might lose yourself. Here's the thing. That's gonna have to happen. For you to form a good relationship with anger and rage, you're gonna need to go off. And this means I'm not promoting going off on regular smegula degula people. I'm not promoting you going off on your boss to the point where like you lose your job. You need to find productive things and productive ways to go off, okay? I recently went to a rage room. I suggested if there's a rage room in your space, please take advantage of it because breaking things is fun. If you follow me on Instagram or TikTok, I just posted a picture. I look crazy as hell and I loved it. I literally, as soon as I went with my homegirl, she had a photographer with us. The rage room we went to, you could only be 2 people in a room. So it was her and the photographer, then it was me and the photographer. I swear to God, first I picked up that sledgehammer and I was like, oh baby, I found my new weapon of choice. As soon as that door closed, everything that came on me, I was like, I destroyed a door. And I also got to go at my full strength and see like how destructive I actually am. It was great. Before the rage room though, and my favorite though was throwing dishes. And before the rage room, what I would always tell my clients, it's something that I used to have done myself, go to the thrift store, get a bunch of dishes, find a safe place where you ain't gonna look crazy in front of people, get safety goggles and get you some jeans and a sweatshirt and break those dishes. Get you a Sharpie, write down every reason why you mad, everybody you mad at, everything you have a problem with, and break those glasses, okay? Like, go off, find places, find safe, go to the gym, work it out, okay? But embrace the rage, embrace it. Sacred rage, sacred anger, okay? Embrace it so it doesn't control you. Embrace it so that you can heal up under it. Embrace it so that you can use it and instead of it using you. I am at peace and I'm at one with my rage and my anger. So when it comes, I have no problem with letting that fly as deeply as I need to. I'm not afraid that I'm going to go overboard, and I don't lose myself in my rage because we are like this, because we are besties, because I am in it with my rage. Like, I don't ever end up targeting the wrong people. I do not target innocence. And even if you have invited my rage and incited it and done something to me, I also don't go overboard in my retaliation. I go just where I need to. And then I always back off at the right moment and at the right time. And this is because I'm at one with it, okay? So it is about embracing it. For some of you, you have embraced it too much and you're not processing the up, under. You're not getting to the pain. You're not getting to the hurt, okay? You're not getting to the hurt, all right? And you need to do it. You need to get to the hurt. It is not good to also be in this loop where all we're consuming is rage. And y'all, I need you to be very careful and learn to recognize rage bait. Learn to recognize rage bait. It has become a thing on social media where people are just saying foul things, not necessarily because they believe it, but because they want. That people are growing their followings off of rage bait. People are monetizing rage bait. I've gotten so much better at not giving into this. Now, if it's an issue that I feel like is big enough, then if I can turn that into a teaching moment, then that's how I will address the rage bait. I won't address that person directly. I will address my audience and I will use whatever they have brought up as a teaching moment. But learn to recognize when people online and in real life are just trying to bait you and control you through your anger and through your rage, okay? Zara said it, do not allow someone to profit off of your rage. These trolls who come in here, this is why I say yum, yum, eat them up. This is why I say transmute and eat their energy. They would love for me to spend this entire reading addressing them and going the hell off. Now, I'm going to just clown you 1 or 2 times. If my mods don't catch it quick enough and you show up on my radar, I'm going to clown you. I'm going to talk about your grandma. I'm going to make you mad. I'm going to turn that around on you. And it also angers them that I'm not allowing you to make me angry. My rage is valuable. Y'all aren't worth it. The little trolls aren't worth it. Do we have a troll trying to say something? Yeah, mirror reflection. I tried to bald head witch. Baby, you say it like, look at that. Look at Spirit was like, let me give you an example. Look at you out here with your remedial self calling me a bald-headed witch. Why are you trying to insult me with what I am? Why are you trying to insult me with what I am? Why are you trying to insult me with what I am? I'm bald, looking like a sexy milk dud, okay? Looking like a sexy milk dud. Ask your grandfather. He loves to palm my head when I'm doing things. You better watch out because I'll be your grandmother. I'll be your grandmother. They would love my rage. They're not worth it. My rage is sacred. My rage moves mountains. My rage protects women from abusers, okay? My rage protects me, all right? My rage helps me to process things. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So it's sacred, all right? It's sacred. Gal named Sarah said, what a great thread. I'll become your grandma. I'm at the age where I can do everybody in your family. If they're over 25 to 89, no one is safe. I will be your grandmother. I will be your stepdaughter. I will be your stepmother. I'll be your daddy. I'll be your daddy, baby. Your daddy, baby. I'll be your daddy, baby. Your daddy, baby. So So embrace it, my loves. Now, on the flip side, we have you know me. I just had this pronunciation down. Now I cannot remember it. Anyway, your own me. Anyway, ecstasy. So at the same time, we're being asked to come into a balanced space with our rage and our anger. We're also being asked to come into balance with our joy. Now, listen, I preach hedonism, and I don't preach the hedonism that got you buying 1,000 bottles of baby oil like Diddy. Nah, that's not hedonism. That's depravity. And I've hated the fact that people have thrown that word around with him. I'm like, that's depravity. That's not hedonism. That's not hedonism. Real hedonism is not the prioritization of your pleasure over people's safety, over your own sanity. Real hedonism is not about losing yourself to depravity. Real hedonism is valuing your joy and your ecstasy alongside your health, your healing, your eating, okay? This is about the prioritization of your joy. Remember, and, not or. We can exist in our rage and also honor our ecstasy. We can also honor these things. Exactly, Earth Sign said it. Joy is just as holy as our rage, is just as sacred. So what is lighting your fire? It is about you pursuing your ecstasy. And like, it's not just joy, ecstasy. And this is not just sensual ecstasy. This is mental, emotional, physical. There's all different types of ecstasy. Pursue it. Pursue it. Pursue your joy. Pursue your joy, okay? Especially for those of us who are survivors. I survived rape and molestation as a child. I survived a lot of physical abuse from my father and from others. So my ecstasy is valuable. Every orgasm, every piece, every laughter, every deep belly laugh, every place where I am finding ecstatic joy and I can express ecstatic joy again is an FU to each and every one of my abusers. It's important for survivors to really, really luxuriate. Just Jen said, are you the put the problem in my hand girl from Instagram? I am not. I am LadySpeech on Instagram. I am the LadySpeech experience on Instagram. But I know who you're talking about. This is about pursuing your ecstasy, honey. It is holy, pursuing your joy, okay? And especially for those of us who are survivors, this is a revolutionary act, okay? When you can carve out space in your life where you're not just surviving, where you can have these moments of pure joy, of pure ecstasy, okay? Pursue it. Pursue it. Pursue the things that make you happy. Pursue the things that bring you joy. Pursue the things that bring you ecstasy. It's medicine. It's medicine. It's medicine, okay? It's medicine. Rambo, baby, then why are you here? If you think this is the devil's work, baby, then why are you here? Oh, because you're the devil. That's a lot of projection. That's a lot of projection. We don't believe in the devil over here, but you definitely are one. It's so funny how they be like, you're the devil. Why are you here? Why are you looking? Why are you over here then? Why are you over here? Why are you over here? Yeah, eat them up. Yum, yum. Eat them up. Yum. Like I said, was that Speech's dad? You know what? What if one of these trolls was my dad? Yum, yum. Eat them up. Yum, yum. Eat them up. I never even considered that. He would be that dude, though. He would be that dude. He would be under a different username, just cutting up. Just cutting up. Because he knows he's gotten cussed out before. Our final show, he done met the final boss in me. He done met the final boss. Our last interaction, he ended up screwing me over. And the reason why I went no contact again, he ended up screwing me over with a car a long time ago, and the check got sent to his house, and I had to go pick it up. And that final meeting, I swear to God, I grew 2,000 feet tall. And the way I descended on his psyche, The way I have never in my life crafted a finer curse than when I cursed that man that day. Like I have never, his life is still suffering because of the way, and I remember it was like a movie. Like every 10, 15 words, I was taking these slow ass steps. I was going to break him with my hands. And when I finally made it to the he was sitting on the steps and I was about to go in for the kill in every way possible. He just cowered and was like, please, can you not hurt me? Can you? And I went, that set me off. I didn't end up physically hurting him, but the way I stripped him down, the way I took his manhood, I castrated him. Do you understand me? It was great. It was great. It was great. So the only way he would have to retaliate with me is through an alias because he's scared. Anyway, let's do some affirmations. This affirmation says, I am crystal clear about my priorities. I am crystal clear about my priorities. Exactly, Monsters. Monster Maker said, why are the trolls in church instead of being here? Like, y'all are weird. They're so weird. They're so weird. Like, go praise your sky daddy. Why are you looking for me? Also, that's not very Jesus-like. That's not very Jesus-like. Like, Jesus wasn't that kind of person. He different. Anyway, I am crystal clear about my priorities. 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 Earth Sign said I'm a Christian shaman. Amen to that. Amen to that. And that's the thing, like, these fools be talking like I don't go to church. I do. I will go to the masjid. I will go to church. I will go because God is everywhere, baby. Goddess is everywhere, honey. And when I'm called to one of those establishments, I will respect that establishment and hear whatever I need to hear and let spirit speak to me and through me. Okay? Like but these other folks, that ain't very Christian like. It's not very Christian like. Being a hater is not very Christian like. All right, I attract positive and helping people into my life. Repeat after me. I attract positive and helping people into my life. I attract positive and helping people into my life. I attract positive and helping people into my life. I attract positive and helping people into my life. I attract positive and helping people into my life. I attract positive and helping people into my life. I attract positive and helping people into my life. Rosary said, for real, like Jesus said to love one another, is not to harass them. Quite the opposite, actually. Exactly. These people are weird. They're so weird. They're so weird. They're so weird. They're so weird. All right, you guys, we are in the last cards of the reading. Once again, that Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. The PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. Always feel empowered to show your financial appreciation for my labor. This is the vision card, and let me read the affirmation. I am revisiting what comes next. I am revisioning what comes next. I am revisioning what comes next. I am revisioning what comes next. So we started out with the Empress card being reversed, and that is speaking to stagnation when it comes to our productivity and our creativity. Maybe I'm about to read myself. Damn. Damn. Maybe you're stagnant because you are loyal to a vision that no longer needs to be there. I need to think about some things. I'm going to be getting off of this live and going to go lay down and take a nap. You need some milk. I don't even have to tweak a bunch of things, but there's 2 things I keep trying to force myself to do, and it's not working out. And it's because I don't need to do those things anymore. I need to refigure how to make that mission happen in a different way. There it is. So for some of you, me too. It's about revisioning. It's about tweaking it. Maybe it's the same goal, but we need to take a different road to get there. Maybe it's not the same goal and it's a whole different road, okay? But this is an opportunity. Look, she got 8,000 eyes. She got 4 eyes, glasses, as a 4-eyed person who wears contacts. She got her 4 eyes, then she got some more eyes. Then she got her third eye. She's seeing. Sometimes you have to revision. Sometimes you have to pivot. Exactly. Sarah said, damn, loyalty to a vision that ain't there no more. Exactly. Sometimes we're stagnant because we're loyal to a vision that isn't appropriate anymore. It's not appropriate anymore. It's not appropriate anymore. So maybe that's why you're stagnant. Yeah. Quit trying to force it. Yeah. Oh, Lord. I did not want to know that message right now, but it's what I needed. It's what I needed. I'm going to take a nap and drink some water when we're done. Welcome to the Speak and Spank, where I be spanking myself. Where I be spanking myself. Where I be spanking myself. I be spanking myself. I be spanking myself. Along with all of you. See, you're not the only ones who get your behinds handled. I get my own behind handled. Obviously, I'm a masochist to some degree. Anyway. And a sadist, because I'm out here spanking the hell out of y'all. But I be getting spanked too. No one escapes. No one escapes. Not even me. Not even me. Revision it. Revision it. Revision it. Revision it. That's all we got to say. Revision it. Like I said, same goal, different road to get there. Or different goal and different road to get there. Or different goal, same road. It could be any of those things, all right? So get it together. Itty says, stagnation for me, a lot of overwhelm from masking living a life that isn't my own. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Yes, Earth Sign said recalibrate. Now, I love this one right here. Let me find the... And I'm going to read a little bit of this description, okay? This card is self-devotion. So first off, I'm going to read you the affirmation. I bow deeply to all that I am. I bow deeply to all that I am. I bow deeply to all that I am. I love this little description, so I'm going to read a little bit of it. I am my own muse. I am my own inspiration. I am my own temple. I am she or he or they who knows that while I can travel the world and visit all the sacred sites and places of worship, ultimately I am the temple. And I bow down at my own feet in fierce self-devotion. I bow deeply to all that I am. I bow deeply to all that I am. I bow deeply to all that I am. So this is about understanding how sacred you are. And maybe that's the point of the stagnation. You have forgotten that you are the prayer. You have forgotten that you are the temple. You have forgotten that you are the altar. You have forgotten that you are the God. You have forgotten that you are the goddess. You have forgotten that you are all of the things. Maybe that's why you're stagnant. Maybe that's why. Self-devotion is not narcissism. Self-devotion isn't about a self-centeredness that hurts other people. To be devoted to self is being devoted to doing the best you can for yourself. It's about honoring your dreams, your pivots, your growth. It's about honoring your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health. It's about choosing you. It's about honoring yourself overall. I love all of you. I love myself more. I hope you love me. And I hope you love yourself more. If I am ever in the way of your growth, I hope you leave so that you can do what's best for you. If I'm ever in the way of your elevation, I want you to do what's best for you. Love yourself. Be devoted to yourself. Be devoted to your dreams. Be devoted to your mission. Be so devoted to you. It's self-care is not self-centeredness. Self-love is not self-centeredness. And self-centeredness is necessary in this life to some degree. Not to the point where we are not able to be community, but to the point where we honor our healing and the things that need to happen. You are the prayer. You are the Holy Spirit. You are the temple. You are the church. You are the gods and the goddesses. You are that. So being self-devoted, maybe that's why you're stagnant. Is because somewhere along the way, your devotion to yourself got outweighed from your devotion to corporate. Do you value your corporate job more than you value yourself? Look at that. Are you valuing your family, your material possessions over how you look at it? Your self-devotion should inspire you to be the best you can be so that you're the best for your community. When we are all devoted to self, you know what we're doing in a community that is devoted to self? We're managing our crazy. Because I'm devoted to myself, I am devoted to being the best friend, the best lover, the best community member, the best leader that I can be. That means I'm managing my mental health. I can be held accountable. I hold myself accountable, and I employ self-awareness. It helps me be a better me for you, and it helps me to be a better me for me. Self-devotion. Maybe that's why you're stagnant, because it's not enough of this. All right, beautiful people. All right, beautiful people. Ooh, this is okay, Deacon. No one has the power to make me feel bad about myself without my permission. No one has the power to make me feel bad about myself without my permission. No one has the power to make me feel bad about myself without my permission. No one has the power to make me feel bad about myself without my permission. No one has the power to make me feel bad about myself without my permission. I revoke everyone's permission to make me feel bad. Repeat. I revoke everyone's permission to make me feel bad. I revoke everyone's permission to make me feel bad. I revoke everyone's permission to make me feel bad. So if we say that, remember that you don't have permission to make yourself feel bad anymore. Okay? Repeat after me. I am flexible and open to change in every aspect of my life. I am flexible and open to change in every aspect of my life. I am flexible and open to change in every aspect of my life. I am flexible and open to change in every aspect of my life. I am flexible and open to change in every aspect of my life. I am flexible and open to change in every aspect of my life. All right, and this last affirmation says, always concentrate on how far you've come. Maybe you're stagnant because you keep looking at the road ahead and being like, but I got so far to go, but I got so far to go, but I got so far to go, but I have so much to do. And you're not doing enough of, look at how far I've come. You're not doing enough of, let me put some respect on my name for how deeply I've healed. You're not doing enough of, look at all of these hurdles and challenges I've gotten through. You're not doing enough of, look at how far and how much I survived. You're not doing enough of, let me acknowledge how far I've come. Always concentrate on how far you've come. Always concentrate on how far you've come. Always concentrate on how far you've come. Repeat after me. I give myself permission to celebrate my wins, big and small. I give myself permission to celebrate my wins, big and small. I give myself permission to celebrate my wins, big and small. Lighthouse said, Deacon trying to make up for the ass whooping. Yeah. I give myself permission to celebrate my wins, big and small. I give myself permission to celebrate my wins, big and small. I give myself permission to celebrate my wins, big and small. I give myself permission to celebrate my wins, big and small. Yeah, maybe you're stagnant because you done gotten caught up on what needs to happen, what you need to do, where you gotta go, where you gotta grow, and you haven't done enough of. It's daunting. You're in a freeze position because you're calculating everything to come, and you done forgotten that this is cake. Whatever is before you is cake. You can get through it because you've gone through worse. It's cake. Whatever challenge is before you is cake. You good. You Gucci, baby. You Gucci, baby. It's cake. Look at how far you've come. Look at what you survived. Look at how far you've come. Look at how much you've survived. Casey said, laughing my ass off, Deacon is putting an ice pack on that red ass we all have. You know, none of us be trusting it when the Deacon chooses to come in soft. We all be like flinching. Because we literally just got our behinds handed to us. The Deacon's trying to be like, shh, 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 shh. It's okay. Shh, shh. We're like, unhand me. You just beat my ass. Oh, yes. It is time to celebrate. It is time to celebrate your wins. It is time to celebrate the things that you've done, okay? Jen said sadist ass box. For real. I really tried to deny my sadism for a long time and how deeply that actually goes. And it is the Deacon that made me realize, because I'd be like, why are you so vicious and loving? But I was like, I birthed it. Of course it's vicious and loving. Because I'm vicious and loving. We all need a snack and a nap, Erie. We all need a snack and a nap after this. We all need some milk and some water. Aftercare is a thing, y'all. We better do it after the Speak and Spank. Yes, yes, yes. But it is time. It is time to celebrate our wins. It is time to remember to celebrate all of the amazing things that we've accomplished. And that's going to help dissipate these feelings of anxiety. It's going to help because once you look at what you've gone through, you're going to look ahead and be like, I can do that. I can do that. I can do that. That's not hard. And even if it is hard, I've done hard things. And then the more anxiety, look at the hard things that you've done. Look at the hard things that you've done. All of the things that you survived. You did that. So again, whatever is ahead of you is actually cake. You can handle it. It's cake. You got this. And your spirits got you. And so do I. Well, once again, my beautiful people, that Cash App is LadySpeech. The Venmo is LadySpeech Sankofa. And the PayPal is LadySpeechSankofa@gmail.com. I love you all so much and so dearly. I want to thank you. Yep, Lydia said it. Miss Rachel says you can do hard things. Yes, we can. Yes, we can. We love Miss Rachel. We do. We love her. I love you all so deeply and so much. I want to thank you so much for showing up to this space. The mods are modding. Y'all are as cold-blooded with it. No, y'all, they don't be getting through. And I appreciate y'all for keeping this community safe. Thank you all for just being so beautiful. Thank you for showing up with your full selves. Y'all be in the comments hooking up. Y'all have like other sub things going on. It's just a really beautiful thing to see. Update, because I do, y'all know that I'm in Colorado because my cousin is dealing with cancer and I'm supporting her. And I've shared bits of this with you. She's doing much better. We are on the last treatments. So we're going into the last round of treatments. This is going to be quite intensive. She is literally my favorite person. She's my big sister. She is always taking care of me, and it is an honor to take care of her. So yeah, once this round of treatment is done, I will be leaving to go get settled in my new life. I'm moving to the South. Can you guess where? So it'll be time for me to start, now that she's a lot more stabilized and the cancer is almost gone. I can start thinking about what these next steps are going to be. I'm moving to the South to found the church. I think it is really important that I do it there. I'm not moving to a place where my family is from, but both sides of my family are from the South. So it feels really appropriate to be in the South when I physically found the church. It doesn't mean that that's where it's going to always be, but it feels really important that I do it in the South, to honor the memory of how important church was to Black revolutionary life and also magic, hoodoo. So, and my own roots. So, we're doing that, but she's doing much better. A lot of you've been supporting me in many ways. You comment and you check in on me when you see the rare posts on my Facebook about it, my personal page. Like some of you very much are following this and rooting for her. So thank you so much. And I just love and appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for showing up, okay? Thank you for showing up, all right? So yes, moving to the South, it's not going to be a super permanent move. I'm probably going to be there for about like 2 years, maybe more like 2.5. And then we're moving to the East Coast. My cousin is thinking about moving to the East Coast. And so I'm definitely, if she makes that move, I'm going to go with her. Cause it'll be fun co-parenting her daughter, and she'll be fun. It'll be like the gang is back together. So that'll be fun. But yes, I love you all so much. Thank you so much. If you want a personal reading from me, LadySpeech.com is the place to be. Thank you so much for just being in this community with me. Thank you for like how deeply we've built this. We are building a really beautiful thing. I'm definitely coming to Philly. I'm definitely coming to Philly. The thing about me moving to the South, though, is this is going to be a lot of traveling. When I was in Ohio, I did some traveling, mainly back and forth to the East Coast, mainly the DMV area and Colorado. But when I moved to the South, like, I'm going to be in and out a lot. Like, so this is going to be the touring era. We are going to do some meet and greets. We are going to, like, get together. Chicago's on the list. I've got some friends in Chicago. So I'm going to be in Chicago. I'm going to be all over this great state. I recently got invited to Hawaii by some native indigenous Hawaiians. So I gave up I've always wanted to go to Hawaii, but I gave that up because I've been following a lot of Hawaiian activists throughout the years, and they said, they asked us to stop coming because tourism and gentrification is devastating the island in some really profound ways. And also, like, native indigenous Hawaiians can no longer afford their own space. So I promised myself that I would never go to Hawaii, even though it's been a dream. I would never go to Hawaii unless I got an invitation by a native indigenous Hawaiian person. And that has happened. And the activists have said, if you come, let it be because of one of us invited you. And so I get to go down there. Next year, I'm going to take my time planning that trip because I want to make sure that all of my money goes into the local community. I do not want to stay in an Airbnb. I want to support people that are there. So either I do have friends that live in Hawaii. They're not native indigenous Hawaiian, so I probably could stay with them. But I also want to make sure that I am collaborating with activists, that I bring awareness to issues, and that, like, I'm respecting the land. Also, I have my own spiritual practice, so I will be preparing offerings to offer the land and offer the ocean. But also, like, I'm going to learn I'm going to the Big Island, so I'm going to learn a lot more about the spiritual practices there and where I can participate in an appropriate way. I want to make sure that I'm honoring the spirits that are there in ways that I can. Because I know a fair amount of that is closed practice. So, yeah, I'm excited. There's going to be a lot of traveling. So I'm going to get to see a lot of you. I'm really excited to go back to producing events. I used to produce a lot of events. So I'm going to go back to that. So we're definitely going to do some meet and greets. With the founding of the church, it's always going to have a digital aspect to it. Anything that I do with the church, most things that I do with the church, we will be able to connect in some way online. But the founding of the church is so that I can do things. We're going to have church, literally. in all the ways. So it's going to be fun. So I love you all. I have a friend in Nashville, so I definitely will be hitting up Nashville. I can't wait. It's just going to be fun time. So thank you for participating. Thank you for your time. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video if it feels appropriate. It sounds Edie said it sounds like you're getting real momentum. I am. And like now that my cousin is coming through, I can now focus on the Discord. I can focus like my spicy brain. I really just kind of, she's been my focus this last couple of months, and I really couldn't do a lot. Like there, she's been my hyper focus, just making sure that I was there to support her. So now that she is coming out of the clear, I can, get back to kind of, that's actually why I was stagnant. I'll be very honest. Like that is a lot of why I was stagnant, is because everything was focused on her, and I don't mind that. Like she was my purpose this last couple of months, and now that she's doing so good, I'm so fucking proud of her. I can get back to doing a lot of what I was doing while I still support her. So I'm just excited to give back to everyone adult story time with Lady Speech. I know I threatened that to drop in the 1st of September. Could make it happen. It is dropping in October. Libra season, baby. Let's just do it all. Let's just do it all. Let's just do it all. We're going to do it all. I'm going to do it all. So, and yeah, the Discord is coming. That is coming. Because now that I can pull up a bit, we can do that. So I love you. Thank you for participating. I appreciate you all. And yeah, we're going to see each other soon. There's going to be definitely a members only chat. My members only birthday lives. My live stream will be members only. So the mods can relax. Y'all won't have to mod in the members only chat, because it's going to be us. And we're going to have some fun. All right. Well, I love you. I'll see you soon. Mwah, mwah. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Have the most beautifulest day ever. And I'll see you soon.